students. The aim for today's practical is to study the various parts of the compound microscope. The microscope is the optical instrument which is used in the various laboratories to study small specimens. The main function of using this compound microscope is to see the image in a more magnified way, because it is having different types of the lenses with various magnifications to study the various types of the small specimens. So here in today's practical we will discuss the different parts of the compound microscope. Basically the two types of microscopes are available. One is simple and another one is compound. The difference between both these microscopes is that the simple microscope is having only one lens and compound microscope is having multiple lenses, or we can say the combination of the different lenses. So it is more commonly used in the various laboratories. So here we start with the different parts of the compound microscope. This is the compound microscope and it is having various parts starting from the base. So basically we classify the parts of the compound microscope into head, arm and base. So these further subdivided into foot. So this is the foot of the microscope, or you can say the base of the microscope, which helps in standing or placing the microscope over a fixed support, and it is also known as foot of microscope. Above that there is a mirror, or it is known as reflector. So this reflector is having two surfaces. The one surface is concave and another one is plane. So whenever we use this microscope with the natural source of light, we use the face which is having concave surface, while if the artificial source of this light is used in, or it is attached to the microscope, then we will prefer the plane surface of the mirror. So we can change the sides of this mirror. Above the mirror there is a iris diaphragm and it is having a knob, and with the help of this knob we can open and close this hole in the iris diaphragm, which allows or which select the quantity of the light that will pass through it, and it is further attached to this white portion which is known as condenser. The main function of this condenser is to condense the light. The scattered light that is collected through the condenser, it further passes to the specimen. So this condenser is attached with this iris diaphragm, and both these two parts, iris diaphragm and condenser, they help in concentrating the light and in selecting the more good quality light to pass through the specimen. So here is the knob which is used to adjust the different positions of the condenser. So it helps in the upward and the downward movement of this condenser, which further helps in adjusting the light. The next part is stage. This scarish black part is known as stage of the microscope, where we place our specimen which is under study. And this stage is further attached to this stainless steel portion which is known as mechanical stage. This mechanical stage is used when we have to study the specimen in more deep, because it is having both these two knobs which provides side movements or forward backward movement to the specimen, and it is also having a clip. The main function of this clip is to hold the specimen which is kept on the slide over the stage, so that it will not cause any kind of the disturbance while studying it. The next part of the compound microscope is these lenses, and these lenses are known as objective lenses because these are closer to the object, and these set of lenses are available in varying magnifications. Most commonly used magnification is 10x, 45x and 100x. So the 100x is used wherever oil is employed while the studying. So it is known as oil immersion lens. But to start a normal microscopy, we start with the objective lens having the magnification of 10x. And all these objective lenses, they are attached to this circular disc. This circular disc is known as nose piece. The function of this nose piece is to hold these objective lenses and to change their magnification by revolving. So this nosepiece is further attached to this tube-like structure, which is known as tube or body tube. Here in the body tube, the virtual image of the specimen is created. When the light travels from the mirror to the condenser from the specimen, and while passing through the objective lenses, it reaches to this body tube. So from here the light further travels to this tube, which is known as draw tube, and in this tube we draw the eye lens or the ocular lens or eyepiece. Again, these eye lenses are available in different magnifications from 4x to 15x. So from here, with the help of the eye, we can visualize the specimen that is under the study, and to make its image more clearer, we use these two knobs. Here it is the fine adjustment knob and this is the coarse adjustment knob. With the help of this, we can increase or decrease the distance between the object and the objective lenses to get a more clearer view. Lastly, there is a joint which is attached to the arm and the base of the microscope, and with the help of this inclination joint we can set the microscope at our comfortable position, or we can say to remove the stain at our back. And the precaution that is to be taken while handling this microscope is to always handle the microscope from the arm, not from the head of the microscope like in this way. This is the wrong way. And always clean the microscope with the clean cloth before use, so that any kind of the dust is to be prevented from any kind of disturbance while studying. So it should be kept clean. Thank you.